let's face it, relationships are tough, and with all of life's challenges, it can be easy to overlook what makes you a good couple. Couples therapist Culp is here now with some tips to celebrate your relationship strengths. Good to see you this morning.
Good to see you
Well,
too.
let's be honest. No, there's really just not a perfect couple out there. It might seem like there is with social media and all that, but is that the case that you find?
Right, that is the case. Of course, there's a lot of joy about being in a relationship with somebody that you love, but also any relationship is going to have some natural flaws in the fabric. And one of the important things is to just give yourself permission to go ahead and celebrate those strengths. It can be really hard to take the time to look at those, but it's a really, really important piece of building up your relationship.
So how do you go about then finding out what your strengths are as a couple?
Yeah, so I think that one piece of it is just taking some time to stop and think about it. So you think about little things like, say, hey, every Sunday you watch your favorite show together, or when the chaos of life is happening, you're really good at problem solving together, or you kiss each other goodbye when you part for the day. You know, those things reflect things such as commitment, things such as affection for one another and care. So don't ignore those little things when you're talking about strengths, because they do reflect.
Well, and it
those
can be
deeper
easy
things.
to overlook the small things, because you think, like, what are our strengths? And you tend to have these big ideas, but you say sometimes they're in the details.
Sometimes they're in the details. Another good way to go about that is to take a look back down memory lane. Remember your story. Oftentimes when you ask people about how they met, what attracted you to your partner, things like that, then they light up and they start reconnecting back with a lot of those things that brought them together in the first place. So if you can do that in front of each other, it's even better.
That's what I love about social media, when the memories pop up in the timeline. I just sent my husband one the other day from our wedding. It was kind of nice to just relive that for a minute.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some other things we can do?
Sure. One of the other things is to be really just practical and explicit about it. Literally take time to write those things down, make a list, and share them with your partner. Talk about them. Ask the questions about them too, like, oh, well, what makes that so important to you? Give yourself permission to state the obvious, because it might be clear to you, but it might not be to your partner that you feel that way.
Well, and I think that there's so much to journaling and writing things down, like you said, because then you see it on a piece of paper and you kind of have a clear direction of where you're going.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then another thing you say is just to be grateful, practice gratitude.
Right. Practice gratitude. So yes, take the steps to do it in a more formal way, but do it every day, because sometimes we wait for Valentine's Day, anniversaries, birthdays, things like that, to let our partner know how much we care and appreciate them. But if we make it a daily habit, then that really helps us carry that strength throughout the whole relationship.
I love this, especially around the holidays. It's nice to just focus on the little things. That's great. All right, Clay, is there anywhere people can go if they just want some more tips on how they can improve their relationship?
Sure. The website marriagecounselingnknoxville.com.
Okay.
You can find a blog there and other information about getting services and things like that.
Perfect. All right, Clay, good to see you. Thanks for being
Heather.
here. We appreciate it.